complex.
Hi everybody, I'm Show Moscot, president of Moscot Eyewear and Eye Care since 1915. My great-grandfather came over from Eastern Europe at the end of the 19th century and set up shop on the Lower East Side, selling his wares from a pushcart. This is my grandfather back in the day, I think looking pretty dapper in his three-piece suit with his watch chain. He was the quintessential merchant. He loved people, he loved doing what he did. It was a labor of love. My brother and I are fourth generation. My brother is an optometrist, he's a doctor. We complement each other very well. He's very much in tune to the patient experience.
How are you?
He's very hands-on, likes to roll up his sleeves and get in there and solve problems. I spend a lot of time curating the brand. I'm very particular on how it's presented. It's very important that we maintain the consistency day in and day out. Basically, the Moscot Originals are based on our archives of frames that we've been selling for years. And they were made domestically in small factories around Manhattan. When my father learned to make glasses, he would use a crimping plier and actually crimp glass until it fit in the frame and he would insert it. We use glass lenses because we want to maintain the authenticity of the eyewear that was sold back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. And then we have a process where we case harden the lens, where we make it shatter resistant. Handmade, right here. Our expertise plays a big part in the frames that we design and put out because we're opticians, so we know what fits. A lot of the design today is amazing, but doesn't take into account the practical sense of fitting a pair of glasses in someone's face. I would open up the bridge a little bit. The temple length is pretty good. It's going behind my ear, which is very important. Ill-fitting glasses upset me. First we go for shape, size, and color. And we let you know what works best for you, but ultimately, you're the consumer, you're going to make that decision. But we want to help everyone make an informed decision. The archetype is definitely someone of a creative mindset, someone who's very assured of themselves, very confident about who they are, someone that appreciates the quietness of the brand, and someone that can wear a frame that enters a room before they do. Someone who can wear a pair of eyeglasses that really defines them. So here's our Moscot Originals collection. This is what garners the most attention. They're true to their original intent, function over form. You know, when frames were designed back in the day, it wasn't about fashion, it was about what would sit on the bridge properly, the lens size. Would that work? Would that provide the proper amount of vision? That's why I hate the word vintage or retro. It's great eyewear design. That's timeless. So this dates back from, Harry Truman days. It's called a P3, and it was the first frame where the end piece was pushed up to the top. Most glasses prior to this, the end piece was in the middle, and it interfered with your peripheral vision. So this was like huge innovation in eyewear design. The thing with the Moscot Originals, every frame has to tell a story. There's so much product out there, there's so many frames, it doesn't make sense just to push things out for the sake of pushing them out. There really has to be something with substance. Most of the collaborations have been frames that have been in our inventory and been in the collection. We have the Thoreau frame that we did with Justin Thoreau. Or we did something with Ernest Sohn, and then we have our special edition Neb frame that we worked with Chris Benz on. This tied into a spring collection. And then we have our most recent was the Moscot Common Projects Type 1. There's just a certain common denominator in the design that it's very timeless. I really think they're just great designs that have stood the test of time and will continue to stand the test of time, no different than a white t-shirt, a pair of wingtip shoes, pinstripe suit, or staples in a man's wardrobe. We like to think you walk out here with a pretty good solid pair of glasses that you see well, that fits well, that you're comfortable with. So it's a culmination of all the things we do well. The intimacy of the brand is key. It's very approachable, experience. We're here. If you have a question you ask, you want to talk to me, call my name. We want to be there for you. See.